What if spirituality wasn't about being perfect, but about being totally 100% real? We're going to dive into a powerhouse conversation between writers Saul Luckman and Dia Dividas, and it offers this rebellious, authentic, and seriously empowering approach to spirituality. It's really all about becoming a revolutionary for your own soul.
Right out of the gate, you can feel the vibe. This is not your typical whispery, new age talk. This is, like Dia Diva says, an official notice. It's basically your permission slip to stop trying to cram yourself into some spiritual box and just start embracing all the messy, beautiful contradictions that make you, you.
So the first big idea they talk about is this concept of a punk rock spirituality. I love that. It's a space that actually welcomes your rebellious soul. It totally challenges those sterile, picture-perfect spiritual ideals. And instead, it validates the paradox of being a spiritual being having a very, very human and sometimes very complicated experience.
And this permission slip, it gets really specific. Let's just sit with these for a second. You are absolutely allowed to curse while meditating. You're allowed to just acknowledge that life is a giant paradox. And guess what? So are you. You can let your contradictions make perfect sense because they do. And you can, 100%, be turned on by your own authenticity. The whole point is to just give yourself permission to be beautifully, divinely imperfect on your path.
Okay, so this brings us to a really crucial point. If authenticity is the goal, what's the biggest thing that gets in our way? Well, according to this conversation, it's the trap of locking ourselves into a single, fixed identity.
And you can see the two paths laid out right here. On one side, you've got faceless authenticity. That's all about freedom, evolution, focusing on your ideas and your work, not some perfectly curated selfie. But on the other side, you've got the fixed identity. And that's all about being tied to a brand, an image. It basically traps you in a box where you can't evolve.
I mean, that sounds a little dramatic, doesn't it? Dangerous. But there's a really profound reason why clinging to just one version of yourself is seen as so destructive to your spiritual journey.
And here it is. Dia Dividas just lays it out there. No pulling punches. Identification is a killer of growth. Think about it. When we get fixated on one face, one role, one identity, we just stop growing. We literally kill our own evolving beauty because we refuse to let ourselves change. The bottom line is that real growth requires the freedom to become someone new, and a fixed identity completely robs you of that freedom.